We're being very inefficient with these quests. We could have stacked these two.
Well,
and
we were
actually,
supposed to,
Carl,
but he randomly despawned.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
He
he
was also-
despawned for me because I logged off for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, also,
well-
he was stupid.
Okay. How many
Carl
more
was
of these
also
do you
very
have, by the way?
I have to kill 6.
Okay.
I have the wrong quest selected, so I couldn't tell which one it was. Okay.
Okay.
Everyone's
Well-
talking over me.
Well, we're trying to figure out what we're doing here, and you've
Carl
left
was
us.
also very stupid about armor making. So, like,
Oh.
you want to make armor with me, Michelle? And I'm
Did you
like,
try to eat it?
What? That hawk? No, he put resin on his cardboard stuff, and then it didn't have enough time to cure.
I'm gonna blind that spider.
Oh, yeah.
I can't blind him.
Yeah, I was spray painting a suit of armor
Lacquering
that I made out
instead.
of cereal boxes for an industrial design project. It actually ended up looking fairly decent, but I was doing it like...
Not as cool as my armor. My Sam
Fuck all the spiders. Oh, there's one.
Duh. You didn't make it out of cereal boxes. Do these animals count, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I think it's just all
curious about
wildlife.
that. But, so I was, like, lacquering it the night before, and then just experimentally put it on to see, like, how it felt. And then I realized lacquer puts off fumes, and passed out.
You passed.
Yeah, I passed out.
He
And then I
was
woke
bad
up with
his
campus security
chemicals.
looking at me. At which point I went back inside because I didn't like campus security looking
I'm glad
at
to
me.
say that I've never passed out
Oh gosh, I
for
might
any
die.
reason besides sleeping on purpose.
Help!
Nope.
There's
You left us.
wildlife. What? Yeah. What are you doing? How did you manage to find something hard in this game? There's like nothing.
No,
Yeah.
there's
Not-
so many
there are
creatures.
very few things that are likely to actually kill you in this
They're
game.
all killing me. Also, I'm a level less-ish.
I think last time I was in danger was when
found
I
you.
randomly wandered into a actually dangerous area, like a high level group zone.
Oh, I don't know how I healed myself, but
All right, 20 out of 20.
thanks.
That's it. Okay.
And Andrew's asking about your Battle.net name.
Oh, hey,
And now it's off my screen because I don't have filtered chat at all.
I'm going to message him outside of this so I don't get a bunch of friend requests on Battle.net.
Wouldn't our names on the screen give things away to some extent, or is that not?
No, that's my character name. Like, if people add me on character names, yes, but this... I'm not What are you even doing?
Trying to get to the fucking gold.
Oh.
There's an ore
I
up
have
there
to
and I
grab
can't reach it.
Zentiki again.
Oh.
Why'd you need Zentiki again? Is it a
I
new
need to go
quest?
turn it in.
He keeps dying.
Why did my Zentiki ever turn into a walrus?
I know,
Okay.
that's what I'm wondering. Did you all guys already do the hawks?
Maybe Wander's got a particularly dumb Zentiki. No, we just did wildlife.
Yep.
Okay.
Here, Keith, you want to cut the recording just for a second so I can send it to him without... Because he's not on Steam.
I don't cut recordings.
Yeah, you do.
Not really, no. I just
Oh, yeah, you don't.
I just keep rolling.
Well, never
It's
mind.
called
then.
editing, Wander. Some of us
I'll
are
figure it out.
professionals.
Rolling.
Hopefully he's on Skype or something. Because, yeah, my Battle.net stuff is tied to my, like, personal email. And I want to keep
Ah.
that decidedly separate from YouTube-y stuff. Because if I started getting spam there for networks, I'd be kind of pissed. Because I already get enough network spam as it is.
Oh yeah,
and
they
it's like-
made Battle.net stuff weird, huh? So I can't
Yeah,
just
they
tell you
did.
like his name in a normal way, and you just find him.
You
'cause
could
have,
tell
like,
me his
dumb
character
numbers
name,
and
but
shit.
that's it.
He sent me a message as. Oh wait, it says that I was whispered to by Andrew Wilson. So it's just telling me his real name. What's the social
That's
button?
not
There's
so
so many
useful.
buttons now. There's so many buttons now. Which one's the social one?
Oh.
Group find? No.
It's O.
Oh.
How do we piss off the Hawks?
His name,
to
his
click on
character name
Zentiki.
is Nakalina.
Oh.
Kiki.
I think he made a female monk panda.
N-A-K-L.
You made a female
I-N-A?
panda.
No, it's Nakilina.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, Zen. I really do not like this quest. Because he dies after only 1 or 2 hits, then you have to get him all over again.
Guys, I can get to you so high up. Oh, here's the hawks.
Yeah.
All right, finish this quest for me, slaves.
At least you're probably... click on your Zenkiki, by the way.
In
You
case
can
I
get him
sound
to...
racist, I'm just calling you that because you're blue.
You can get him to summon more, You can get him to summon more of the birds, so it goes faster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, let's just all make them summon birds everywhere, and they'll just be surrounded by evil birds.
That's the plan.
It'll be like the Crows, or whatever the fuck it's called. I've never seen that movie.
It's the birds.
The one where birds attack. When birds attack. Oh, did I just lose mine? No.
I know, as I said, he's pretty bad about staying alive.
Do I still get credit when one of you guys summons birds in?
Mine already died.
Oh.
So it's all up to Carl.
Wander, do you still have birds?
Yes. I got birds.
Yay, kill the birds! Aw, someone else tagged that. Oh shit, we have someone else here.
It's okay.
I'm sure we'll be getting along great.
The thing is, yeah, shit, he is actually stealing my kills.
Yeah, he is. I'm just gonna keep spinning and tabbing and clicking throw, and hopefully I'll get one.
He's doing it because he must have lost his Zentiki.
Well,
Ding.
The thing is...
fuck that guy. This is an effective strategy to spin in circles and cast throw over and over again.
Fucking gnomes. Just hit whatever disease hawks you can find.
This is legitimately effective. I'm just hitting tab and spinning and clicking on throw, and I immediately target and throw something at them the moment they spawn.
But don't you guys have to have Zentiki with you?
No. No,
as
it's
long as
just
they spawn,
diseased hawks slain.
Yeah, the quest is just to kill them. You just need a Zentiki to summon them.
There we go.
Is everyone finished
done.
now?
Are you done?
All right, let's go turn it in. We did it.
Yay!
Yay! Exploiting. Oh my god. Oh wait, never mind. I'm fine.
Yeah, that barely did any damage.
I was like, I saw the number 856 show up, and I'm like, that I took so much damage. I'm screwed.
And then you realize you have like 4,000.
Yeah, that's a dumb amount of health.
Yeah, it is.
Especially since I've been playing Lords of the Fallen lately, where you have like maybe 200. I'm used to much smaller health numbers. Wander, I got the best Lords of the Fallen glitch for an entire section. You know the spider enemies?
Oh, I see.
You remember the spiders from Lords of the Fallen?
Yeah.
I was fighting a spider, and midway through, it kind of like jumped against this door weird, and then it just got stuck where it was suddenly levitating like 6 feet in the air. And for the rest of the fight, it kept pouncing at me, but it kept landing on the floor as it kept landing 6 feet above me, like there was a floor there. You are the loudest typer.
Sorry.
So north or south?
You're like violently typing.
I'm typing really fast, so I don't have to type much.
My currently selected quest is the battle resumes. Should we do that one?
Yeah, why not? Actually, well, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of quests on my map right now.
No, there's only 2.
So battle resumes as we go down to Andor Hall.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. I forgot what I was talking about.
Yep.
Because I'm so legit. Oh, I was talking about Lords of the Fallen. Yeah, I had a whole fight with one of the spider enemies where he was just levitating 6 feet in the air the entire fight, behaving completely normally, like he was standing on the floor. And every time he jumped at me, he would just land 6 feet above me over and over again. But if he did a ground pound, the ground pound effect, like the ripples, were on the actual ground and would still hit me. And if he like laid an egg, the egg would be levitating, but when it hatched, the spiderling would fall to the floor.
Could you hit him up there?
With a jump attack, just barely. But it's frustrating. Because yeah, I had to hit his physical floating character model to hurt him.
Could you shoot him with a gauntlet, or didn't? Oh right, you run out of magic.
Yeah, mana regeneration. They handle mana poorly in that game. And
they really do.
If you specialize in being a spellcaster, your spells do get effective, but you never gain better ways. You never really gain better ways of getting your mana back, which is kind of bullshit.
It's part of the reason why I kind of like didn't feel too bad about quitting, because I want to come back to it, but starting as a cleric was just not. Though. Oh, they are amazing?
Yes.
Oh, why?
One of their abilities is called Shelter, which they don't fully explain the amount of that. Like the ability just says that it reflects damage and makes you take less damage, but it makes you take way less damage, and it also heals you.
Oh,
so basically, in a game where every hit is relatively dangerous, usually you can just pop Shelter and just start wailing on people as if you're not really even taking damage in return, because what little damage you take usually is getting out healed anyway. So like you pop Shelter and you're devastating. They also have an ability called Daze, which is one of their other skills that isn't Shelter. I mean, one of their ones that isn't Prayer. Wow, your background noise got really bad there.
Mine did?
Yeah.
Weird.
Whenever you move around in your room, we just hear all these rumbling noises and then a loud sigh. You're disinterested in my story and just passing time.
Sorry.
But if you cast Daze, everyone starts moving in slow motion around you. And you can just casually dodge their... You can just casually walk around their attacks as they're levitating in midair, not making contact. Just walk out of the way and start pummeling on them.
I guess I will remake the Cleric.
Yeah, Cleric might be my favorite set of spells.
Okay. I just remember, like, the first two spells that I got, like the Decoy and the something else, were just so disappointing they weren't worth it.
Yeah, I wonder what you did pick. You must have picked... Wait, you must have picked one of the two spells I just talked about then if you picked Decoy and something else.
It might have been Shelter.
There's only four spells. And one of them requires you to put points into the other ones first.
That did disappoint me that there were only 4 spells. It's like, wow, you really just don't magic in this game. What's also shitty is you can't pick which ones you take with you. Like, there's no memory system like in Dark Souls and stuff like that. So, it's already awkward having to scroll through 4 spells all the time when some of them you just are ones you never use really and don't like, but they all look really similar because they're all the same color scheme. Yeah. Like I found Cleric particularly bad because they all have a silhouette of they seem to all have a silhouette of a person on their thing. With slightly different I was
runes
having
over
serious difficulties figuring out which one was which, and I just kind of lost. I don't know.
Like, here's the thing: like, you enter New Game Plus, and the only difference is that the like everything gets slightly harder, but no significant changes happen to any part of the game. It's just a numbers scaling up thing. But
I don't like that.
What they do is in New Game Plus though, you get a second school of magic.
Oh, so
and
like
New
from
Game
one
Plus
of the other
Plus,
classes,
you get the third school. Yeah,
that's cool.
So every iteration of New Game Plus, you get the next set of 4 spells. But once again, you can't manage which ones you're taking with you. So that means that in New Game Plus, if you're learning the spells, you have to scroll through 12 different spells one by one by just pressing up a lot.
That's bad.
And then it'd be like trying to watch TV in the old days where you'd actually watch real channels, but only the up button works on your channel remote. So if you go past the channel, you just got to keep pressing up until you cycle back around. Like, that's how they handle spells in that game.
Yeah. Did you ever have to use one of those TVs that had the dial, so you had to tune it like a radio? Ugh,
no,
my grandmother had that for the longest time. It was torture.
I just smugly said I was born in the century when it's not even true. Okay, none of us were born this century.
You guys done?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, let's go turn this in.
Oh yeah, and by the way, you hit after New Game Plus Plus, you can't play your character anymore.
Great.
It does not cycle infinitely. You get enough playthroughs to get each school of magic, and then it just becomes a file you can't use, and you have to make a new character.
That's dumb.
It'd be tragic if the game was worth playing that more than once.
That's true.
Game is bad.
Speaking of, I do not think TLE will be joining us again.
Hey, what happened? Oh, I'm reviewed with Stormwind. Okay.
They updated the wolf model.
Oh, cutscene.
Is that
a Valkyr? That's kind of just to zoom in on a thing.
It's a bunch of Valkyr.
It's the Thong Women.
Yeah, that's a surprisingly large amount of butt. But then again, your pants are pretty ridiculous.
With their badunkadunks.
Yeah. Oh, the loading screen.
Ooh. Oh, why was there a loading screen?
I don't know.
We didn't change locations really or anything.
Nope.
That was weird. I assume we're instanced now.
Yeah.
Into a different thing. That contains flying women everywhere. This is a good change.
Okay, now I actually need to pause.
Hey!
I'll be right back.
You just completed 250 quests.
Yeah, I did. Wow.
And then you abandoned us.
Bye. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those weren't there before.
Isn't it pretty?
Here. Can you move over here so I can see it?
Didn't everyone have the same wolf form before?
Yeah, they did.
It's just a generic wolf, but ghosty.
That is quite the improvement.
Kind of look at it with close up of the camera. It's hard.
Wow. I actually can't wait until you guys make your Death Knights so I can play as my my shaman.
Bit of tusks. It also looks meaner.
Yeah,
well,
whatever.
It has
it's like an angry ass wolf.
Yeah. The old model, it was like spiky hay coming off of it.
Come on, Beast Squad, we got things to do.
That sounds like a slur.
Wolf Squad.
Wolf Spar. Wolf Job.
I don't like this little Worgen impersonation form she has. Wearing wolf face.
Do I have
Highly offensive. I mean, we're being attacked by flying women. And now she's dead.
Yeah, they don't live long.
Problem solved. They're different, so we killed them.
I do kind of like that in video games. It's like, you're not a regular person, therefore you die.
You're not a me, you must be evil.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. There's something recently I was watching that just had that trope. Where, like, the humans just kind of go to an area and it's like, quick, they're evil. And eventually it's just like...
That was kind of the neat thing about Orcs and Men.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it was a game where you played as all these gross people fighting, like, all the pretty people, basically. Or I assume that's where it goes, because you're orcs and presumably you'll be fighting people.
Kind of,
but,
yeah.
I made it 5 minutes in.
It was kind of like the orcs versus the Spanish Inquisition. Like, it was more religiously based than anything. It wasn't even really religious. It was just like the humans wanted the orcs because the orcs make great laborers.
Yeah,
so
orc
it was
slaves.
about slavery.
So black people.
Yep, I was about to say there's a metaphor in here. I don't know if you can put your foot down on it, but it's a little blatant.
Yeah. I was actually looking at that game and I was like,
the metaphor for the X-Men.
I'm actually
There's too many farmers.
really impressed with the like modeling they did for a Spiders game. We're going the wrong direction.
No such thing as the wrong direction, just less correct directions.
Well.
Oh, yeah. we all have a guardian.
Yeah, you mean a shit ton of farmers that follow us around?
Well, I mean, we all have specifically a guardian that's named our guardian.
Oh yeah, you're right. Jeez, we've got like a little hit squad though. But it's like one guardian and then just 3 dweebs.
Yeah. It is a whole hit squad. One of them's wearing jorts.
Really?
Yeah. There's a farmer in jean shorts.
I'm looking. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's got them. Well, no, they're not jorts. They're
Don't contradict me. It's funnier this way.
Wait, Shell, what are the, like, knee-high pants that you have? What are they called?
Khakis?
Capris?
I mean,
capris, there we go. Yeah, he's got jean capris. Which is even less regular than jorts for a dude.
Just these, like, tight-ass pants in the WoW universe.
Let's be honest here, though. You've got the tightest ass pants available, I believe.
Well,
excuse me, they're Gucci? Wait, Gucci makes handbags, don't they?
Yeah.
I don't know if they make clothes.
In reality,
I don't know brands.
I think all of the tops and bottoms are actually just painted on.
Oh yeah, they are.
Gucci's only in my head because in Transformers 4 they have this really prolonged, weirdly, like obviously product placement-y zoom in on like a bunch of Chinese people in a car in China. It's not just random racism. It's in China, and he's just wearing these really obvious Gucci glasses, and the camera just lingers on him for like 10 seconds.
That's a little shameless.
They're not even characters.
Chevy. Look at our cars, Chevy.
Speaking of, Keith, I noticed you had like a pretty high comment on a recent JonTron video. The Smite one.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Because people are bitching about it being a sponsored video.
I was thinking about that actually for a while. Like I saw your comment and I was like, I kind of want to respond to this, but I want to think about it too. And
have you thought about it?
Well, I was thinking about it purely because like it was very obvious that when he did Valiant Hearts, that was very clearly like a sponsored video, but it was still very creative, which I was kind of surprised by because usually when I think like product placement, I usually think of kind of shitty and shameless.
Well, in both cases, the videos are basically just live Let's Play content that was highlighted in a video, like as a highlight reel of a Let's Play.
Yeah.
Like neither of them are super impressive as far as like work put into them, but then I think you just have more to work with a game like Valiant Hearts because the other game was a competitive online MOBA.
That's a good point because I found myself disappointed with the Smite one because just the quality. Jesus, this woman is huge.
I found the Smite one funny for the entire first round.
Yeah.
Then he was like, "Oh shit, this video's only 4 minutes long. I'll do more," and then the rest of it was kind of eh.
Yeah, I think the problem was, like, he was highlighting too much that he was bad at the game, and after a certain point it would have been kind of funny if it was like, dramatic turnaround to the point where everybody else is awful and he's angry about it. I don't know.
You can't catch me. Ow. I hurt. Oh, my entire family jumped down with me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they did. It's just interesting for me, like, running into truly sponsored videos, and every once in a while you run across, like, I got this new laptop, or, here's this cool new game that they flew me out to play. So, like, when Disney Infinity came out, I think Nanners was doing a big old video on it. She's like, I'm gonna do all this content on it, and never did. It was just kind of this weird, almost disingenuous thing.
Which is totally a thing that happens, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of the thing that bothers me about it, because it's just so... for the Valiant Hearts one, it felt truly like a JonTron thing, whereas the Smite thing felt forced, which I think was my problem. And I'm not used to a whole lot of Let's Players doing, like, promotional type content. You guys are done, right?
I think I've done everything around here.
You've got a bunch of dudes following you around. Still.
Oh,
wait, no, that's the gnome. Never mind. You're good. Okay.
Don't judge me.
I guess we go south. But...
Oh shit, I'm not in travel form, no.
Like, with the rise of Let's Playing as, like, a really common thing that people do.
Yeah.
Shell, are you still on my back, or did you get kicked off? Oh, yeah, you are.
So for me, the type of content matters.
Yeah.
Like commercials or when they do glorified commercials or like basically everything that Toby Turner's channel turned into before I stopped watching it is just like, oh, this every video is sponsored, and it's just basically like the equivalent of a commercial you'd see on TV, but it's starring your favorite YouTuber.
Yeah.
That's garbage.
I think that's a problem I'm running into, because I think a lot of like games like a lot of game companies are realizing that YouTubers can drive quite a lot of sales.
Yeah.
And, like, normally you have Total Biscuit or whatever, or, like, a lot of people doing promotional stuff is like, here's the game, have fun with it. And they're like, okay. Whereas the JonTron one felt specifically like, here's the game, advertise it for us.
I think Total Biscuit would disagree with your simplification of his process.
Well, I would say Total Biscuit is still, like, the most honest advertising you can get.
I just mean partially, like, the interactions he has and just the dark direction it often goes in, because people don't like the way he treats the games often, and then they flip out and try to get him removed from the internet.
Yeah, but like at the same time, what's a game that he's been like really positive about that? Oh, right.
The Dungeon Keeper type game, inspired game.
Well, yeah,
Lords
there's
of
that.
The Underworld, I think.
I was actually thinking of, there's a roguelike, and I have it on Good Old Games, and I can't remember what it's called. But it's just a random, like, 2D side-scroller roguelike. And Total Biscuit had pretty much nothing but praise for it.
And he hates almost everything that you could call that.
Exactly. So whenever he does actually like a game...
time wasters.
Yeah. Whenever he actually likes a game, it truly is advertising. Because it's like, hey, here's a respected, member of the review community that actually likes the game.
By the way, Shell is level 38, so we can do Scholomance. And I just have level 39, which unlocks Dire Maul.
Okay.
I need to sell stuff, though.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, let's go back to town, then.
If we do Scholomance with the Shell, then we could probably immediately follow it up with Dire Maul, because we'll probably level after that.
Yeah, we probably could. Okay, works for me.
I'm almost at 39.
Yeah, almost. We can do... Actually, we can do Earthsong Falls, Uldaman, Dire Maul, Warpwood Quarter, and Scholomance.
Yeah.
Like, we got 4 dungeons we can... Oh, I went too far north.
I think like the best channel, like the best way of handling the best people that can handle advertising without it feeling scummy is usually someone like Corridor Digital or Miracle of Sound.
I don't think I've heard of either of those, actually.
Miracle of Sound works at The Escapist and makes the theme songs to half the shows on Escapist at this point, including the co-optional podcast for Polaris also.
Okay.
So he's a guy that he generally makes a ton of video game inspired rock songs, and we for a while, I don't know if he still does it now, but he had a really good schedule of doing one like every other week, and they were so clearly like he started doing ones that were for games that weren't out yet, and I'm pretty sure in those cases he was sort of being, I think he might have been paid to make them in advance for certain games as advertising gimmicks. Like he had one for Assassin's Creed. I want to say Black Flag or 3. Yeah, 3, like 2 months before the game came out. And
I guess...
Quarter Digital's the channel that's just like Freddie Wong, but it's more video game oriented and has those two guys with mustaches.
That's not bad.
They were the ones wearing those real life cardboard costumes of Minecraft in that recap of 2012 or whatever I showed you.
I remember that. Okay. I think the thing is, the reason why I'm making the distinction between like Total Biscuit being promotional, quote unquote, and like JonTron in this case, is YouTubers, for whatever capacity that they are performers, they're not very good actors 90% of the time. Have you ever noticed that?
No, yeah, they're all pretty bad.
So like for Valiant Hearts, JonTron wasn't exactly acting, he was just kind of being himself. Whereas Smite, it felt almost forced, which is the problem I ran into. And kind of the problem you brought up. Or when Nanos was talking about Disney Infinity, it felt, I'm here because they're paying me to, not because I truly like the game. I don't know, it almost scares me from like a conceptual standpoint that eventually this will just become advertising because people's YouTube fan bases just become rabid instead of, actually being interested in quality content. It's just, PewDiePie likes this game, therefore, PewDiePie has a huge audience, let's see if we can get him to market our game so we'll do great, because that's what happened with Goat Simulator, right?
Okay, where are we going?
More or less. Oh, PewDiePie,
Dungeons.
that is the most accepting audience ever.
Yeah.
The fact that he can be like, I'm gonna play Barbie today on the iPad, and it's like 4 million views.
Admittedly, that's also one of those where it's such a personality-driven channel that he can play whatever he wants and get away with it.
Yeah.
Whereas
he gets away with everything just as much as Toby Turner does.
Yeah.
It would be a wonderful Let's Play. Like, I was just thinking of Barbie games. I have 2 Barbie games that are Barbie
I'm just
Detective.
gonna go mute her and TeamSpeak. This sounds like
Barbie
a good plan.
Detective was hilarious.